Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Why are you?
Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. Oh, I wondered where Scott was coming from. Wow.
David just gave me very important instructions not to say something that I'm not allowed to say right now. And I was like, why are you telling me? I don't even care.
Because Krista, our executive producer, told me moments ago, tell Heather not to say this. So we can't say it, we can't share it with you. But now I feel like, in your case, when you know that you can't say something, all of a sudden you're far more tempted to say it.
I don't even remember the information
good. We're all good
the full 100% details of it.
Good. All right, let's get our Wednesday started with our What You Think Wednesday question. And this is interesting. So the question is, should we be dressing up when we fly? I mean, if you've seen these old pictures of people flying back in the heyday, or even like going to the movies or something, people dressed up. So the website Thrillist recently asked, should we do that again? And actor Jon Hamm says he was taught to dress up. He doesn't wear a suit, but he tries to dress up when he flies. So we asked, what do you think of that?
Well, Jon Hamm is probably flying first class.
I'm guessing.
And probably is picking the flights where he's going to get, and probably can afford to sit in an airport lounge if, you know, his flight is canceled, delayed, whatever, until he
all of that is
booked.
Probably true.
So,
I don't want to assume anything about Mr. Hamm, but yes.
Mr. Hamm.
All right, let's see what you guys had to say. And look, Bill is echoing what Heather has to say.
Yeah.
When all the seats are like first class, then maybe. If you're stuck in the back of the bus, dress accordingly. I don't think Jon Hamm flies in coach.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to start like something against Jon Hamm, but he did speak out to Thrillist about this.
Well, I can understand from his perspective that maybe people look sloppy at the airport, but we're not all Jon Hamm. We're just trying to get where we need to go and know that there are going to be bumps along the way. Mary says, dress comfortably, but be respectful.
And Marianne says, nice enough. Comfortable clothes and shoes. No pajamas and slippers. Absolutely no flip-flops.
Okay, so the flip-flop thing,
leads
I
us
understand.
Somewhere. Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit more about it in just a few moments. But when we had to take our shoes off at the airport.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you have 3 children. Not that we've flown very often with them, but sometimes that is the easiest thing. Trying to put your shoes back on for yourself, your husband, your 3 kids, everybody.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So
slows down the process. It's frustrating for everybody.
Now that we leave our shoes on, yeah, I get it.
Here's how I weigh on this. You know that I think it's nice when people dress up a little bit because I think
live in a suit.
Yeah. Well, I don't live in a suit, but yeah. But I totally think on a plane, no. Unless we're going to go back in time to when the seats had space.
I know.
And you weren't crowded in there. Let's go back in time to when there were actual windows for a window seat. How many times do I get a window seat and they've crammed all the seats in so they don't even line up with the windows anymore?
Yeah.
And there's no window there. There's a wall there.
Well,
so when you want to give all that back, can you tell me? Can you tell us?
I just want to make a quick point. I think Heather was right on to something. When you are, when you're having to go through security, the last thing you want to do is be all dressed up. You want to be comfortable and able to get things on and off as quickly as possible to keep moving.
Yeah. Ron's face was this when you said that.
I know. I told you yesterday you're going to be surprised.
We were all surprised.
What I have to say about this, because typically I kind of like it when people dress up. I think it shows respect, and I don't know.
Sandy says casual and comfortable. It makes sense. The way some people dress to go out in public drives me crazy. I will change clothes to run to the neighborhood store if I'm in sweats. My mom would be disappointed if I didn't. I leave the house looking very poorly.
You know what? I come back sometimes. I will have come back from an errand, and Gary's like, did you go out in that?
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I did. All right, Bobby Laurie, our travel expert from yesterday. Yes. So he says dress up or dress down, but for Pete's sake, keep your shoes on. And then he shared a picture with us that on his way from Charlotte to Pittsburgh, this is what he witnessed. And I've seen this in the plane, in the seats on the other side of the aisle. And Yeah, it's something about feet.
Did he say this was in a lounge, though?
I think it was in a lounge.
So do you think, because I've paid to be here, if I'm going to pay to be here, I'm taking my shoes off.
Maybe they felt
I wonder if there's like a
entitled.
little bit of, you know.
It could be rebellion because I paid the money.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
see the tally.
So 26% of you say yes, maybe we should dress up.
And 74% of you say dress comfortably. I agree.
All right. Are you a binge watcher? I was a binge watcher. I think the thing that I was addicted to watching was Downton Abbey. Gary was out of town, and I stumbled upon this, and I just kept like, no, it would be 3 in the morning, I'll watch one more. It'd be 4 in the morning, I'll watch one more. Like, I really just kept going and going and going. I was addicted to it.
Great show. How you stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning watching that without falling asleep?
Oh no, it's so suspenseful. It was so good. Okay, all right. What about you, Heather? Do you binge watch things?
Okay, well, I hate to turn back to like the kid part of life, but we can't.
It's okay.
Right now, I would love to. However, we don't have the time to binge watch anymore.
Gotcha.
I mean, even just trying to watch one show, can I tell you how many times Frankie hits pause? How many times he hits pause? The man needs 5 snacks when we're watching.
Oh, I see.
Like, he needs the snacks. And then the kids obviously need snacks too, and they need something, and so we're pausing it. I mean, I'm sitting there and I'm like,
it ruins the flow.
You're supposed to watch
Well,
the
see,
show.
here's what I'm accused of doing. I'm accused of, like, I like to interject when we're watching.
Yeah.
And so that is like,
You talk?
So sometimes I do. I try to make it really brief though. I try to like, oh my gosh, wasn't she in something else? You know, like that sort of thing. But Gary will stop and he'll go like, all right, did you want to say something? Like what, you know, so the same thing happens in our house in a different way.
My mom is a talker during shows or movies, and
during movies, like in a movie theater?
No, at home
no.
we'll watch. And Sunny is also.
Oh, I can see
Sunny will
that about
ask more
Sunny.
relevant questions to the program, like whatever it is, program.
To the program. We're enjoying this program.
But my mom will be like, oh, you went out to the thing last week, didn't you? How was it? And I'm like, that's later.
Like totally not about what's going on in the show.
Not about the program at all.
All right, the reason we're talking about this is that we get off track so easily. So Vice is reporting that binge watching gets a bad rap, like it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
But studies show that people watching or reading stories in long, uninterrupted stretches. So apparently you're not supposed to interrupt this. It's good for your brain. It keeps your brain turning about the story. You end up recalling more of it.
Yeah.
You end up thinking more about it.
Dreaming about it.
In a profound way. They call it retrospective imaginative involvement.
Ooh.
And they say sometimes TV shows will get your brain going even more than books, which I think books are great because you envision what you're not seeing.
Right.
Yeah.
You like tapping into a different part of your brain.
So I think that's interesting. Binge watching can be good for you, is what we learned today.
Okay, let's go up to Grove City, and this is so cute. We have an adorable animal moment for you today. This is a baby giraffe without a name. It's like a breakfast at Tiffany's when the cat didn't have a name.
Oh yeah, she just called it Cat.
Yeah.
And then she shoved it out of the car at the end, and I still can't get over that. Like, it's a perfectly lovely movie up until then. And I mean, Cat comes back, I don't want to spoil it, but Cat's okay in the end. But like how she could do that, I don't know. Whatever.
You're really stuck on that.
So this is a baby giraffe in Grove City, and so Keystone Safari had a baby naming contest, and so the winner is Savannah.
Very cute.
I like her mom's name, Blue Jeans.
I wonder why it's blue jeans.
I don't know. But look at this. And baby giraffes are born 6 feet tall.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Do you remember when we all were on April watch, when April the giraffe was pregnant?
Yes.
I was pregnant at the same time. And so I felt very much, I felt a lot
You had
of
a kinship.
sympathy. Yes, a lot of sympathy for April.
Who's going to deliver first?
We were obsessed with that giraffe. Yeah.
We were, yeah. Giraffes are so cute.
They are. Now to Milwaukee and some penguins going for a swim. This is so cute. Take a look at this. I love that here in Pittsburgh we do the Penguin March, and that should be coming back soon, right? It's like into winter when it starts to get a little cooler,
when it starts to get a little colder. Yeah.
This is the county zoo there, and they're Humboldt penguins, which are from South America along the coast of Peru and Chile.
And they look very happy. There's just something about penguins. And I mean, they're even better when they're like walking, like the march at the Pittsburgh Zoo.
So cute.
Because like they waddle and they're just so cute.
So cute.
And they're all dressed up. They are dressed up all the time.
All of the time.
All right, we had one of your favorites on the show yesterday, comedian Nate Bargatze, who is hosting the Emmys this Sunday night on KDKA, actually all of CBS and Paramount Plus, but KDKA specifically for us.
All right, we asked him how he thought the Emmys would go, but I'm kicking myself that we did not ask him to come on the show.
No, we even talked about him coming to Pittsburgh.
I know.
Why did we not? We didn't ask for his phone number or anything.
Nothing, but take a listen.
If it goes bad, I mean, you know, it's like a big boat. It's hard to steer it back together.
We have confidence in you, Nate. We know you can do it. We're thrilled about it, actually. Yeah.
I want to say congratulations, nominated for your first Emmy.
Yes. Yeah. Which helps too, because it gives me some skin in the game to be like, you know, if I mess up or if I do something, you're like, well, you know, I'm also nominated. That probably helps, I think.
He's really funny. I really enjoyed him.
He's just, there's something, I don't want to use the word wholesome because that it doesn't sound right, but like really, he's just so clever.
Yeah.
Like he's able to take normal things that we can all relate to and make it so funny.
Honestly, his story, and watching the CBS Sunday morning piece when he was talking about these exit ramps for his jokes and how he was going to get into them and out of them if it wasn't going right. I mean, it's really smart to be that witty and know when something isn't going well, like this is how I'm going to get out of it.
Well, and reading the room for sure. Yeah. So anyway, and I think we did become friends with him. I think he bonded with us. I think he understands. I think whenever he comes to town, next summer is when his show is. July.
End
I
of
think
July.
We're going to get him on the show. I'm putting it out. We're going to manifest.
Good vibes. Good vibes. Hey, we are doing a really special show this Friday. We are going to be coming to you live from Acrisure. So it is a special edition of the Friday Free For All. We're going to answer your questions actually tomorrow. So you can go right now to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, put your questions in, and we will get to them tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't want to confuse anybody. Tomorrow is Thursday. We're doing the Friday Free For All.
I'll be confused still.
Yes, we probably will. All right, coming up on today's show, we're getting a crash course in Irish dancing. We've been seeing a lot of green lately, and that's because the Steelers are heading to Ireland in just a few weeks. But before they take the field, we are stepping into the rhythm of the jig with professional dancers who are kicking up their heels on a nationwide tour.
Plus, you know the songs, you belt them out in the car, but how well do you really know Neil Diamond's greatest hits? The musical about his life called A Beautiful Noise just arrived in the Berg for the very first time. One of the show's stars is joining us live, and let's just say she's putting our knowledge to the test.
I'm nervous about this. But first, have people told you that you look like KDKA sports reporter Rich Walsh? Oh my gosh, look at Katie. Well, if so, you could score a prize for it. KDO is giving it her best. Yeah, nice hair. She's going to fill us in on the look-alike contest that's happening at KDKA night at this Saturday's Riverhounds game.
Today is Wednesday, September 10th. The setting is on sunshine, rinse, and repeat. Thanks for being with us today. We'll be right back. This Saturday, Highmark Stadium won't just be about soccer because KDKA is taking over the pitch.
It is KDKA night at the Riverhounds game, and yes, the whispers are true. There will, in fact, be a Rich Walsh look-alike contest.
And even better, every ticket helps our neighbors in need, with a portion of every ticket going straight to the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund. Katie O'Malley is live at Highmark Stadium right now to give us a preview, and I'm not sure if it's giving Rich Walsh, but it's giving something, Katie.
Your hair looks like it's on fire.
You know, we really are on fire here at Highmark Stadium this morning. Okay, it may not be the best Rich Walsh look-alike wig, but it was a great way to remind everybody that Saturday night here at Highmark Stadium is KDKA night. There will be a Richie Walsh look-alike contest. So many of our KDKA colleagues will be here cheering on the team, and I have got Jeff Garner here with us. Jeff, tell us about all the exciting things you guys have coming up here.
Yeah, well, thank you and welcome to Highmark Stadium. It's great to have you here on a beautiful day. We are in the push for the playoffs. So the last 2 months of the regular season come up in September and October. We're at home twice in September, twice in October. We've got a dollar beer night in there. We've got a fireworks night in there. We've got fan appreciation the last weekend in October. And of course, we're all looking forward to this Saturday against Louisville City, KDKA night at the stadium.
And if I understand it right, that Louisville City is kind of like the rival.
We're not
right?
friends. We're not friends. No, I wouldn't say we like them. They got a couple former players, and they're first place in the East right now and have always put out a good team. We've battled them in the playoffs a few times. So this will be a really important match for us on Saturday.
Might be a little beef, but that's what we like. I also forgot to mention that Ammo is here also getting the crowd hyped this morning. Everyone needs to be warming up and getting ready for the season, including Ammo.
Always
here.
getting into something.
Always
getting into
right. something. We love having him here. Okay, we covered the promos, but you guys also, a big news that you guys just recently announced is that you're doing an expansion here at the stadium. And there, I mean, we know rivers on one side, we got roads on the other side, so the only way you can go is to go up.
Well, our fans have told us loud and clear, don't cover up the skyline, right? That's
right.
One of the best views in the city. And so we've certainly taken that into consideration. We're working with our architecture partners at DLA Plus, a local Pittsburgh company who's done a lot of great work around the city. And the only way to go is up, basically. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go to 15,000 seats, triple the size of what we are today. It's really exciting for us as the potential for Division I in the USL comes up in 2028. And so that's the planned finish date right now, is to try to be done by 2028, or at least done with most of it. And not only will it benefit our men's and women's teams, but it'll benefit the local community with WPIAL sports being played here. We have 7 NCAA sports here. So we've got a lot going on at Highmark Stadium, and this will give us a chance to do even more.
Yeah, just in the time that we were here this morning, I saw 2 different college teams of 2 different sports here practicing and working out and getting ready. So the Hounds, obviously this is the home of the Hounds, but you guys have a lot of other members of the community that get to utilize this beautiful facility that you have.
Yeah, not only do I think we welcome the local community, but it gives us a chance to bring in outside events too. So a lot of tourist driving activities. We have NCAA matches here and finals here, looking at adding some additional football match, American football. And so we're always looking at ways to bring tourist dollars into the city and to show off, part of the revitalization of the South Shore.
Okay, 4 home games left this season, 2 in September, 2 in October. And it's legit. You guys really are. You're in the hunt, right? And you
Absolutely.
are making a push for the playoffs. So the more love that you guys get here from the hometown crowd, the better.
It is well known that this is Fort Highmark and this is a tough place to play. Yes. And it's our fans that make that atmosphere more than any other sport. And I've been in a lot of them. Soccer, the atmosphere is driven by our fans. So we can sell the building out, which we've done 75% of the time in the last 3 years. It creates a great atmosphere and gives us a chance to win.
Awesome. Well, we can do that all starting Saturday night here with KDKA night. Hope everybody comes down, including Ammo. I promise he won't take you out on his scooter. Heather and David, I tried with the wig. I don't really, like you said, Heather, I don't know what this wig is giving, but maybe Richie would be offended. I don't know if he
There's only one Richie Walsh.
There's only, yes, that is
well
true.
Said.
So, although I
only
feel
one
like,
Richie Walsh.
Katie, I think you could agree with this. With enough hair gel, we might be able to pull this off with David.
We're going to need some product.
A lot of product.
Absolutely.
But I think we can
I don't know
do
what
it.
Rich's secret is, but yeah, he has fantastic hair. And what great plans for over there.
Yeah,
it's fantastic,
truly,
Katie.
truly.
All right, KDKA night at the Pittsburgh Riverhounds game is this Saturday at 7 p.m. at Highmark Stadium. And in case you've forgotten what Rich looks like, here's some video of his hair.
That's it. That's when the Rich Walsh Look-alike contest will take place, too. We have all the details on our website. Now, if you're wondering about the tapping, still ahead, Radio serving up a salad and leveling it up. Say goodbye to just lettuce. She's throwing in bacon, salmon, and a whole lot of flavor. That's coming up.
That is coming up. But first, are you ready for a taste of Ireland? The world-touring Irish music and dance troupe is here before their big shows here in Pittsburgh. They're going to teach us a jig or two, and it's really perfect timing because we'll need those moves for our touchdown dance when the Steelers hit the field in Ireland in just a few weeks.
Lace up your gillies.
Whoa.
Irish dancing shoes, don't worry. I worried too when I first saw that term. If you don't know what they are, that's what it is. Because we are getting a taste of Ireland. This world-touring music and dance sensation is making their next stop right here in the Burgh.
But before they light up the stage with their jigs, they are bringing the magic right here to our studios. So please welcome Cian Walsh and Brittany Pym. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And really, the timing is so perfect that you're here because, as you know, the Steelers are actually heading to Ireland, which is going to be amazing, and we're all looking forward to that. In fact, we know so many people in Pittsburgh are going to that game.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of Irish vibes right now. Tell us about this touring show.
Yeah, so Taste of Ireland is a live Irish music and dance production, and it basically transports the audience on a journey through Ireland's most tumultuous history, from its creation right through to the Vikings coming over and then the tough times of the famine and the rising, but right up to the exciting times of modern day Ireland. So we like to kind of take the audience on that journey with us through, you know, telling Ireland's culture and Ireland's history.
And Kian, you grew up in Ireland.
Yeah.
Brittany, you grew up in Australia.
Yes.
How did you guys get into dancing like this?
Well, we've both been in the kind of competitive scene of Irish dancing, where we kind of travel the world competing at, you know, world championship level, and then we both kind of moved into the more theatre side of things and joined the Taste of Ireland myself back in 2022, and I know Brittany's been with the company a lot longer than that as well, so yeah, we've both been loving it.
Wow.
Is it a really good workout?
I know.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're tired after. You'll sleep well.
So is there a large Irish population in Australia?
There is, yeah. I think a lot of Irish, especially now, are kind of moving out to Australia. But my mum was born in Ireland, and her family moved out to Australia and wanted to keep the culture alive. So put me and my sister into the dance class, and it stuck.
I want to move to Australia.
Do you?
Yeah, that sounds
no, you
like
can't
fun.
move to Australia. We need you here. Well, what can people expect when they go to the show? Like, is it nonstop action?
It is non-stop, and the fact that the show is all live, all the dancing you see is live, so it's kind of a nice thing that, like, it's a different show every night, and we really like to get the crowd involved as well and get that interaction going.
You're going to get us involved in just a moment, but I think first we should let the professionals take over. So you're going to perform for us a little piece. Please take it away. We'll step out of the way. Oh my goodness.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh, I would be so out of breath.
You're amazing. What you didn't see is us trying to keep up with you,
Well-
and my thighs are burning. So
Actually, what's embarrassing is Heather and I have the exact same dance routine.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really bad. If we were to get started in Irish dancing, can you give us just a quick move, maybe try and
Yeah,
teach us
of course.
something?
Okay.
So you're going to start with the right foot in front,
Okay.
Okay.
and then you're going to hop it in behind,
Hop it in behind.
and then tip once in the left,
Tip once.
and then tip once more.
That's it.
You got it.
And now we'll put it all together. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're starting with this.
Wait.
Right in
And-
front, and we're going
Okay.
to go hop,
Hop,
hop back,
hop back,
tip once,
tip once,
and tip twice.
tip twice.
The fact that I haven't broken anything is
I feel
really
like I
good.
just look like a galloping horse. That's what I-
But you put it all together, and you
And
guys
it's
make it look so effortless, and it's really, really cool.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you.
We're
It's
very
fun to
lucky
watch.
that you've come here to Pittsburgh. You've got to go see this show. You can see A Taste of Ireland at several locations and dates around the Pittsburgh area starting October 1st. Keep going.
No, that's,
got it.
that's all I
Just,
got. For a full list of appearances and ticket info, just head to our website. We have a link for you right there.
How am I out of breath from that one little move? All right,
We'll
still
keep working on it.
still to come. They're coming to Pittsburgh from 47 states and 15 countries. A pop punk festival is bringing the fans and some of the biggest bands of the 21st century to town, and we have the sneak peek.
We sure do. And last night, the Steel City was feeling so good, so good, so good as the Neil Diamond musical, A Beautiful Noise, made its Pittsburgh debut. One of the cast members is here to see if we know our sweet Caroline from our Cracklin' Rosie. Will we shine like a hit single or fall flat like a scratched record? We will find out. We're a little nervous about this when PTL comes right back.
Yeah, you know it. You're singing it along right now at home. Few artists can get a crowd singing along faster than Neil Diamond. From the anthems that have filled stadiums to the ballads that broke our hearts, his music has become part of the soundtrack of American life.
It certainly has, and now all of that storytelling has come together in the Broadway hit A Beautiful Noise, and it just opened right here in the Berg. So this morning we have one of the stars with us to give us a behind-the-scenes look. Please welcome to the studios Kate Mulligan.
Hello.
She actually plays two roles in this show, and you were just saying you love it, right?
I love it. I love it so much. We started rehearsals in New York a little over a year ago. We rehearsed only for 3 weeks before we opened in Rhode Island. And so when you see the show, you will be amazed at what people learned to do in 3 weeks. But I would sit in rehearsals and suddenly a song would come on and be, I didn't know that was a Neil Diamond. I know that song. I know that song.
Right.
And it really is the soundtrack of so many people's lives. And that's what we hear from audiences all the time.
Well, and you said even coming into this, you weren't as familiar as you thought you were with Neil Diamond's life and all of his music, but as you kind of soaked all that in, you learned about the impact he's had.
You learn about the impact, and particularly from the audiences, how they'll come and they will wait outside by the stage door and I mean, sometimes in tears, telling us how much his music has meant to, like, the soundtrack of their lives through, you know, marriages and divorces and children and loss of family. I mean, it runs so deep with people. They're so passionate about it. And so at the end of the show, we feel, I mean, we're giving a lot, right? There's a lot of dancing, a lot of music, a lot of really beautiful storytelling. And so we're giving all of that, and then we get all of that back. And so you can see us during curtain call at the end when we're all singing, that we all kind of look at each other just vibrating because it is so infectious. And and I'm telling you, with everything going on in the world right now, you know, not to get too, you know, about it, for those 2 hours and 20 minutes, everybody's on the same page. It is a glorious, joyful, people are dancing and singing and hugging each other and crying. You see people wiping tears away.
So much positive energy. And I know as soon as we started talking about this, I have a childhood memory. Going to my dad's shoe store as a kid, he had an 8-track, Neil Diamond. I remember Forever in Blue Jeans. I loved that song. I was just so into that song.
Well, you'll hear it. If you come to the show, you'll hear it, and you'll see some dancing you won't believe. Oh, the Blue Jean number in particular is amazing.
Oh, okay, we're going to play a little game. You're going to test our knowledge.
I'm going to test you. Good luck.
Okay. All right. So this is kind of like a finish the lyric game.
Yeah. But one of them is wrong, so I'm going to give you, so you'll, good luck. Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been inclined to believe they never would.
Well, it is Sweet Caroline, but what is the next line?
So does it rhyme with like would and then could? Is could part of it?
They never.
No. No.
So good. So good.
Good try, but no.
Okay. It is.
And it's but now I look at the night, da 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 da. And it don't seem so lonely.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got it.
Oh, that's good. You know what, though? I just like listening to you sing. Like, really?
Well, wait till you hear Nick Fradiani, who plays Neil Diamond. You will lose your mind. People think that he is lip syncing because he has trained his voice to sound exactly like Neil Diamond.
Wow.
It's incredible. And he's such a great storyteller in his singing, right? He's not just trying to sound good or sound. He just takes you on this journey. Your mind's gonna be blown. You have to come and see it. Okay. Here's another one. You'll know this one. Money, good luck. Money talks, but it don't sing and dance.
And it don't walk.
Yay! Ding, 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 ding.
Good job. Here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. Wow, 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 wow.
Yes.
Go, David.
I got one.
Here's another one. And feel free to get up and dance, too, because it might inspire you. Oh, I love my Rosie child.
Oh, it's Cracklin' Rosie.
Keep going.
Yes, you're almost there.
No, was I really?
You got the way to make me. Come on.
I know that song too.
Happy.
Happy. Oh my gosh.
Make me-
Oh, see.
Okay, here's the last one.
Of course.
Good luck. This is for all the
Okay.
marbles.
Okay.
LA's fine. The sun shines most of the time.
And
That's all we get.
That's all you get.
you're going to have to give it to us.
But New York is where.
And the feeling is laid back.
Oh gosh. All right.
Well, that was basically a
that
C
is
minus
I Am,
or
I
a D.
Said. That's a hard
Yeah.
one, but a really good one. Yeah.
It is a gorgeous song. And that's the thing that I've learned about these songs. The depth, like Shiloh and I was, that's a true story about Neil Diamond inventing an imaginary friend because he was a lonely, quiet child who had no friends. So Shiloh was his imaginary friend.
It sounds powerful, emotional, and all of it. We're so lucky that you came here today. Thank you so much. The Neil Diamond Musical, A Beautiful Noise, presented by the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust and PNC Broadway in Pittsburgh series, is open now at the Benham Center and runs through this Sunday.
So to learn more about the show and to get your tickets, just go to our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have you given up on your yard and flowers? Is there any rain in sight? Ron's in next to answer all of your questions in the forecast. Don't go anywhere.
All right, let's take a look at your forecast. 57, your temperature right now. Hey, we have some clouds out there today. We'll call it partly cloudy for the afternoon. It's a little bit of a difference from what we've seen over the past couple of days. 78 high temperature today. Here's your 7-day. It should be up there near 70 degrees as we're heading into the afternoon, right at noon. Light winds today. Back to the 80s tomorrow. In the only rain chances, guys, that we see over the next week, small, isolated, be late Saturday into Sunday. Probably won't have much of an impact on most folks. You'll probably be in bed sleeping as that rain chance rolls by. Right now, it's just a chance. It's low.
Frankie actually said last night, he said, I'm not even watering the ferns. I'm done.
It's over at this point.
At this point, it's too hard to keep up with the lack of rain.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mother Nature has thrown us a curve there.
Could be a while. If we don't see anything over the weekend, another week and a half or so.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
A lot.
Well, Raina is teaching Katie how to make a salad, but not just any salad. And let us be honest, it is anything but bored.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to Rainia's Kitchen. Rainia, you're always working on something delicious. What are we making today?
We are making a salmon BLT salad.
Oh, yes.
And I'm putting in, for my dressing, I'm starting it, a
Greek
half
yogurt?
of a cup of Greek yogurt.
Love it.
And about a third of a cup.
Of homemade mayonnaise.
Yeah, let's stick that over there. Yes. And a little bit of lemon juice. It's like the juice of a lemon, so it's kind of hard to judge. You can taste it, see what you think. And here just about a little teaspoon here of white wine vinegar.
Oh, white wine vinegar.
And here I've got some honey. So I'm going to ask you to whisk
I'm going to whisk it.
And while you're whisking, I'm going to just take an avocado here to get us started, okay?
What kind of consistency am I looking for in this
They're
dressing?
done.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So now, here I'm going to just take this and peel it off. And I want to, while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you about the salmon. I have 4 6-ounce pieces of salmon.
Yeah, they look amazing.
And there's the skins on the bottom because it's easier to either grill or I did mine in the oven that way. We'll just move that aside just a little bit. I'm going to need some space, so thanks for that. And what I did was brush them with olive oil, just lightly. And then, Katie, you can show that That's the everything bagel seasoning that you can find in the supermarket.
Love it.
I hit it hard with
Yeah, you
that
did.
as opposed to salt and pepper.
Okay.
Bacon, because this is a BLT.
How'd you do the bacon?
I did that in the oven.
Okay.
And I make it, as you can see, pretty darn crispy.
Yeah. Really crispy.
Just chunk it up.
I think maybe I should.
Well, maybe you should to make sure it's good. Grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, the dressing, romaine lettuce. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. I'm going to bring this over here. And I'm going to put the avocado on last.
Why?
Just because you know it has a tendency to break up.
Okay.
And the tomatoes, you can take that away. And now what I'm going to do is just show you the bottom here. Look.
Oh, you're going to peel the skin right off. Look at that.
And then just chunk this up. Now this will make for 4 people, but right now I'm just making it for you and for my love, Jeff.
Oh,
My favorite photographer.
he's my favorite too.
Yeah, we all love Jeff.
This looks amazing.
All right, so I'm going to put some dressing on here. Bacon's on there. Salmon's on there.
You want to dress it and toss it like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a Caesar.
Yeah. Yes.
This looks better than a Caesar.
Oh, it's a good salad. Yeah.
Crunchy croutons.
Yeah.
Bring it. This looks amazing.
So good.
Time to make a good bite.
Yeah, make sure you get everything.
A little bit of everything.
While you're doing that, I'll get something too.
Crouton and a tomato. Salmon BLT salad.
Did you get the bacon? So good.
So delicious. Thank you, Radio.
We'll see you next time.
I too eat croutons out of the bag.
I do too.
For a copy of today's recipe, go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. We have it posted for you there. Up next, what do the bands Blink-182, Jimmy Eat World, and Bowling for Soup all have in common? Well, they all dominated the music scene in the early 2000s, but that's not all because they're all coming to Pittsburgh this weekend, and we have your exclusive first look when PTL comes right back.
All right, things are about to get wild on the Mon River because the punk rock era from the turn of the millennia is about to make a major comeback.
Can you tell I'm excited about this? The Four Chord Music Festival celebrates its 11th anniversary, and they have an impressive lineup. Here to tell us all about it, we have Adam Valen, the marketing director of the festival.
And he's joined by Chris Dowdy and Nick Brownlee-Sayers. They are the hosts of the Wasting Time podcast, and they came all the way from the United Kingdom to be here with us today. We're going to find out why in just a little bit. But first, Adam, let's talk about the lineup because Heather's excited and a lot of other people are going to be excited too.
I mean, I'm excited too. I think we all are. I mean, we have the almighty Blink-182 headlining the festival. We've been waiting a really long time to have them, but it's our favorite Warped Tour style bands. It's Blink-182, Jimmy Eat World, Bowling for Soup, AFI, Jawbreaker, Face to Face, Say Anything. We have so many more all over the weekend that we're just super excited for. It's going to be a real punk rock family reunion this weekend.
And I feel like there's such a resurgence in this genre of music. I mean, not only because it's a throwback from, you know, when we, like, coming of age for so many of us, but I do think that there's this newfound love for some younger folks too. Yeah,
it's really crazy. We've been doing this festival for 11 years and we're now starting to see people that have been coming since the beginning. They're starting to bring their kids and like introducing them into this style of music, and you know, they're raising them right on punk rock. So can't complain about that.
I also feel like I'm showing my age by saying younger folks. The youngins really like it.
Yeah, I would quit saying that actually. So Chris, talk to us about why this music festival brought you guys all the way here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny story. So obviously we host a podcast that covers this kind of music, and I booked Rishi, who founded the festival and runs it. I booked him because I was a fan of his band. I knew about the festival, wanted to know about it, and him and I just nerded out over this music and just became like instant best friends, like talking about all these obscure bands and stuff. And then he was like, you know what, you guys have got to fly out and be part of this. So true to his words, the following year, which was last year, we were here.
That's awesome.
And here we are again.
And what is the podcast all about? I mean, you're talking about music, obviously.
Yeah. So, I mean, it started out as just a UK-based podcast. We were interviewing bands in the local UK scene. in the kind of pop punk rock alternative genre. COVID hit and grinded the live music industry to a halt, essentially, and we just, I guess, got some great opportunities off the back of that because all these bands weren't touring, so we got some really big artists on the podcast, and it grew and grew from there. And outside of COVID, we started to get more involved in the live music side of things, and now it's kind of gone from a podcast to more of a music channel, I guess. Really.
That's great.
And you've really had a chance to interview some of these headliners that we're talking about at this festival.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite moment? What have you gotten out of them that maybe no one else got out of them?
Anything that springs to mind with you on that?
I guess Jimmy Eat World, we chatted to Jimmy Eat World last week, and we try to challenge him on his favorite Jimmy Eat World song. So we do like a last man standing type thing where we pitched 2 songs at him, and we found out what his top
Oh, that's a
song
fun
was.
idea, yeah.
Well, it's really neat. This is kind of giving a world stage kind of to something that's happening right in our backyard. There's a lot of eyes, a lot of ears on this.
Yeah, and we're an independently produced festival. We've been doing this for 11 years. Started over at Club Zoo in the Strip District.
Oh my gosh, Club Zoo.
And now it's not a nightclub, but yeah, now it's grown into this huge 2-day festival. We have people from all over the world come in, and it's right here in our backyard.
Oh gosh, Club Zoo. It's just throwbacks all day for me.
There you
Love
go.
it.
Reliving it all. Well, I know lots of people are going to really enjoy this festival. Thank you all for being here to talk about it. We appreciate
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gotta check it out. Blink-182, Jimmy Eat World, and Bowling for Soup all are headlining the 4 Chord Music Festival, along with a ton of other well-known bands starting this Friday at EQT Park in Washington County.
And to learn more about the lineup and to get your tickets, just head to our website. We have the link for you right there.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
All right, temperature's going to be another fantastic day. 62 in Pittsburgh. Most places still showing the 50s, but we're going to quickly warm up. I have us back in the upper 70s today. We were close yesterday, hitting 75 degrees, guys, for our high temperature. Here's your extended forecast, including a couple of 80-degree days. Starting tomorrow, heading and sticking around, I should say, through the weekend.
Bonus summer.
Bonus summer, as David calls it.
That's what September in Pittsburgh is.
Okay.
I really just want a rainy day. I need like an all-day thunderstorms, kind of the crackling outside. You sit inside with a nice bowl of chili.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't
you're
that
making it sound
so
nice.
Yeah.
I know those days are coming, so I want to appreciate all the sun and warmth.
Yep.
Still.
They'll be here soon enough.
Ooh, just need some rain. One rainy day. One
we
rainy
can make
Saturday.
chili on a Sunday day.
We
or
could.
sunny day. Or a Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday day.
Sunday
Whatever.
day.
You get it. That's all the time we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. It's that time of year. Crisp chill in the air soon. Means we're swapping out shorts for sweaters. But let's be honest, closets don't switch themselves. A team of professional organizers is going to show us how to make the seasonal transition simple and stress-free. I need this info.
Okay, good. You will be here for it. Plus, what's new at the Pittsburgh Zoo? From penguins waddling into a brand new lion taking over his kingdom, and yes, even pumpkins are taking center stage. We're giving you a sneak peek at the wild fun waiting for you this fall.
That and more tomorrow at 9 on KDKA, and again at 1 on KDKA+. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Make it a great day, Pittsburgh.